All right, here's the load from last week that you helped me select. We've got the agate that I wanted to go in and smooth. There's still a couple little spots on it. It's not completely where I want it, but I'm sure that stage 2 is going to help take care of that. Got some stuff like this. This was that big rock. I'm guessing that the black mineral on this rock was of a soft in nature, because most of that is gone. Still gonna have some good color in it. It's still a little rough, but I'm haven't made a decision on that yet. All right, so we are working on some great fossils. So you helped me find a couple of them in my pile. These are moving forward to stage 2. I do like the roughness on it, but it will slow the cleaning process. I need to make sure I get grit out from stage to stage, but I like it. Along with that, I selected out of my tackle box. This one, if you remember, this one's completely changed color. And you can see that pattern is running through the rock, so otherwise it would have been gone. And yeah, it's completely different. So we had the 3 little pieces out of the box. They came through just fine. I believe this is going to be a part of the plant because it's agate, just like some of that other stuff and the same color schemes and such. I'm not going to include it with the fossils because it's not close enough to guarantee. But this one, if you remember, I had no idea this was a fossil. I did mention that I thought a lot of that blue stuff may be connected to the plant because it was similar in color and stuff. Yeah, ran into another fossil. So some of these blue nodules I've got are probably gonna be hiding some of this stuff, and that's a great surprise to find. I don't want to leave this in stage 1 any longer since it is a fossil. I want to kind of preserve as much of the stone as possible. I just want to brighten the colors and make it beautiful again. All right, there were stones like this that I sent back through because it had a little orange stain. It still got a touch on it. I'm okay with that. This is part of that fossil parts. It's part of the plant at some point. I guess I'd have a better idea if I cut it open to see what the inside of this thing looks like, but same color schemes and everything, so I'm gonna move that right along. Some great dark colors in this one. There was a great red one. All right, you're probably not going to see the it's got some great blues in it. I think it's those parts are really blue in the proper light. So when we get this piece polished up, it's gonna be great. This one I wanted to find some better lines in it, and it's just kind of like it was, just smaller, so I'm going to pass that on through. This is the one Tripp gave me when we were first loading the box, the one I said might be chert. Looks beautiful. Great pick. This one was going back through. I was trying to remove some of the outer stains, so I'm going to pass that on. Great midnight blue color. This is the last selection I had before we started getting into those smaller stones that I selected. This is the baseball rock, Tripp and Thatcher's final game. Red and orange, kind of like a slice of an orange. All right, some of the smaller stuff that we threw in, it was all hand-picked. I went through the rocks. It took me about a year and a half to build that collection in that cooler, but every single one of them was hand-picked. And you know, we ended up with a couple stones that are gonna be cool. You know, we get some of those smaller ones in that handful, and you know, they turn out great. So you know, in this process we'll end up finding stones and beautiful things. Now this one, I wanted that Blue River to pop out a little bit more. I'm going to try to get this in better light with a good view on it. It's just a dark stone. It's having a hard time zooming, I think, because it's dark. Alright. I'll show it to you later. Alright, that's pretty. This is one of the stones I selected. It's rough. I'm probably going to send it back through in one. Alright, so I've gone through pretty much the exciting pieces. Maybe there's a couple exciting pieces in these little stones. They just take a close eye. You got to pick every one of them up and turn it around 360 and really get a good look at each stone. So, you know, that's a long process to go through. I'll find the beautiful ones, pass them on along, and we'll by the time we get to stage 4, we'll have all beautiful stones in that load, and we'll definitely want to look at each one of them when we get to the end. Well, these are the ones you helped me pick. You've seen what it does with 6.5 days. We cut it short, scheduling conflict tomorrow morning, so 6.5 days in round 1 tumbling, and that was one of the spotlight pieces that you helped me pick. It is going to have some great parts to it, but yeah, most of that black was eaten up. Hopefully we save some of this beautifulness in this rock. Thank you.